Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. In today's video, I'll be doing a acrylic fill on one of my regulars. She was out for 4 weeks, and a full set on a Disney theme nails. She's an occasional client. She comes to me every so often. I decided to record her nails. My first client, she came on March 31st, and my second came on March 26th. So I did include her in this video because it was a little bit short and I wanted it to be a little bit fuller. So yeah, you'll get to see how I do my acrylic fills, and then I did do a little nail art. You guys will be proud. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't hard at all. I was actually excited. She was my first one for the day, and we got through it, and it gave me a boost of energy. So yeah, I look forward to more of my clients coming to ask for nail art because now they're seeing that my mojo is back. So I'm pretty sure I will get some more clients asking for nail art. But I will be popping in and out the video talking through the process. So yeah. Here I'm going in with my flame cuticle bit to push her cuticles back and her sidewall. I'm doing this before I go in with my sanding band. She has really soft cuticles, so I don't want to irritate them too much. I did also use a cuticle pusher. I prefer to use my cuticle pusher. I just didn't include it in this video. Then I'll be going in with my 240 sanding band to take up any dead skin that may be on her nail plate. Then I'll be going in with my nipper to nip away any dead skin or dead cuticle that may be visible to my eye. I cannot lay product on my client's nails without doing this step. I don't always nip, but if I am going to nip, it's because there is dead skin that needs to be taken away. So yeah, so I'm just going in ever so gently. I think I'm using my e-file at 5 or 6 RPM, and I am making sure I'm not staying in one place for too long. So here I'm just going in to nip just what I could see. And then I'll be using a small ball bit to smooth out our cuticle before going into dehydrate and going with my protein bond before application. And if you are new, I do like to go in with a rubber base on my clients that I use acrylic on as well, because I focus so much on the natural nails. I find that it helps with nail growth and just to give them a little bit more protection with us going in every so often to take the product off and lay new products. And if anything, my clients has grown to appreciate their natural nails a little more. So yeah. So here I'm going in with my Young Nail Speed Clear Acrylic to fill her nails in. I did debulk her nails quite a bit when I was taking her product off or design off, and I like to do this every so often so I'm able to restructure their nails. I do know it's a little bit more, but I prefer it this way, and this is how I keep their natural nails from breaking, and I can ensure they'll be good for the next 4 weeks once they come back. You don't have to do this. You could absolutely go in with a small bead of acrylic, reshape their nails, buff their nails, and go in with their design. But I do this within the same amount of time as I would do if I'm doing just a small bead of acrylic to fill the natural nails or the exposed nail after 4 weeks. So here I'm just going in with a bead of acrylic down her entire nails, making sure her structure is there, and I am able to debulk and cut her nails down once I am done with application without feeling like her nails need more product on there or anything. So yeah. So I did have to switch her hand for her application. I forgot to press record when I was doing her right hand. So we switched to her left hand so you guys will be able to see the application. I'm getting there. I am getting there. So yeah. Here I'm going in with my slip layer. Then I'll be applying my bead of acrylic closest to her cuticle. I will drain my brush out, then go back to the nail to make sure the acrylic is flush to her cuticle. Then I'll work my way down the entire nail. I am making sure the acrylic is folded back upwards to the free edge of her nail, so I'm able to reshape her nails without any product being taken off once I go in to shape her nails. That pointer nail did have a little bit of curve, so I do this with most of the nails that has a little curve to it, so I'm able to take away that curve. If my clients don't want me to, I don't do it, but I like to do this to help with retention. That way they don't bump their nails into anything once it's going, curving downwards. Naturally, once they come back every 4 weeks, the natural curve is going to come back. But if they don't mind me taking away the natural curve, then that's what I do with most of my clients. Here I'm going in with my fine carbide bit to debulk and reshape, seal the cuticles, make sure the acrylic is nicely laid on her natural nails, and you'll see me shape her nails. I like to start from the free edge of the nail and work my way up to the cuticle as well as the sidewall. Then I'll cut her nails down and use my ring finger on my right hand and my middle finger, thumb, and pointer to hold her nails firmly in order to shape the sidewall and make sure the natural nail and the enhancement, which is acrylic, is the same length and shape of her natural shape of her nails, if that makes sense. I don't like to overfile. I try not to overfile their natural nails. We do want their enhancement to look like it's coming out of their nail bed and it's not bulky. So this is the appearance that I try to achieve with each of my clients. I mean, they're coming to make sure their nails look good, but they also don't want bulky nails. So this is how I make sure my clients' nails look as natural as possible, even with enhancement on there. And I'm using my e-file. My e-file speed is at between 20 to 22 RPM at a time. I can use it faster, but I don't use it as fast when I am doing just a medium set. If I was doing a longer set, it probably would have been between 25 to 30 RPMs. Here's where I like to flip their hand and take out any natural nails or just extra curvature that may be there, so the nails will look and appear to be straighter than they really are. So my client doesn't have any problem with me taking her natural nails out. I know some people may not like to see this, but this is what works for my clients and prevent their nails from separating from the products. Like I said before, with me using a rubber base, I don't have that problem anymore, but I still do want to ensure that the nails look good from underneath, or if you were to look from the barrel down, you'll still be able to see a clean slate from underneath the nail. So yeah, now I'm going in with my 240 hand file to make sure I'm getting rid of any ridges that was created while I was using the heat file. So yeah. Here I'm going in with DC Sweet Escape to go over her entire nail for her base. For her French, she likes her base a little bit more opaque, so I think I went in 2 or 3 times. I want to say 3 times, but I left only one clip of that in the video. So yeah, you'll see that. Oh, I guess I did. Oh no, I did go in just with 3 base, and I left only one clip. So here I'm going in with my, I want to say it's called Lemon Juice by D&D. I will attach it here. I'll double check. But yeah, here is when I got to her second nail and the camera died. The camera died, guys. So this will be the end of this portion of the video, and then we'll quickly jump into the next client. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you do, please do not forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. Please to like the video, and if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And to all my new subscribers and subscribers, thank you for watching, and I'll be back once we get to the next clip. Here I'm going with my 240 grit sanding band to prep her nail for application. And then I'll be going in to clean up her cuticles with my nipper to take away any dead skin that may be under that cuticle. And then I'll be back once we get to the tip application. Here I'm applying our tips to her nails, and I did have to cut down the sidewalls. You know what? Let me say this. I cut down the side of all my clients' nail tips once I'm using tips, and I like this because the tip doesn't like dig into their sidewall, but I make sure it's the same width of the free edge, if that makes sense. So, and her nails were really small, so I barely had a tip that really fit, so I had to customize it anyways. So now I'll be finishing up her tip application. Then I'll be going in to cut her nails to the length that she wants. I'm going to use my 240 sanding band to blend the tip to her natural nails. Then I'll prep and go in with my rubber base. I only applied the rubber base to her natural nails. So you'll see this in this portion of the video, and I'll be back. And I did speed up this portion of the video just a little bit because it's pretty much the same as all my prep. So I did speed it up. So if you guys want to skip through or not, watch the entire video. Yeah, but I did speed it up just a little, but it'll go back to real time once I get to her acrylic application. Here I'm going in with my first bead of acrylic down her entire nail. They're so tiny. Her nails are so tiny. I love working with my clients with small nail beds. I don't care what size they are really. But yeah, so I'm folding my acrylic just to make sure I have a nice free edge. And I could take away the tip from the underneath. And I do this with tips too, guys. I do. Yes. So I will be going underneath and taking up the free edge of the tip as well. So yeah, I am going in with small beads to create her extension. And even though I like to use one bead, I may go in with 1, 2, 3 beads afterwards just to fill in any gaps that I may miss with applying just the one bead of acrylic. No nail bed is really flat. They have curves, dips. So sometimes one bead does not work. But for sure, do what works for you. If it's using 1 bead, 2 bead, 3 beads, 4 bead, it doesn't matter. As long as the acrylic is laid nice and flush to the cuticle and the sidewalls, you should be good. You shouldn't have no problem with lifting any moisture getting under your client's nail. And if you're a beginner watching this, take your time, apply the beads to the middle of the nail and work your way up if that's what's going to make you feel most comfortable. If you're going to do 1 bead, make sure your powder to monomer ratio is on point, and practice. You will be able to perfect it after a while. And even with me doing nails this long, if I was to try a new acrylic powder versus monomer, I would have to try to figure out what powder to liquid ratio works for that system. So definitely, practice and give yourself grace, because I do. by bit to shape and make sure her cuticles is nice and sealed. I'm pretty sure they are, but we're gonna make sure she has a nice flush cuticle. And once she comes back for that fill, her cuticle growth will be nice and flush. She doesn't have anything that could really get trapped if she's putting her hand through her hair and stuff. This is why I seal the cuticle. The cuticles are sealed once you put the acrylic to the closest to the cuticle, but you want it to be nice and flat, so once that new growth come in, it doesn't have anything to snag in, maybe hair or her putting her clothes on or anything like that. So yeah, and you'll see me push her sidewalls back. I'm just releasing the sidewalls from the product that I did apply. Sometimes they do feel tight, so that's why you'll see me push her sidewalls back, and then I'll go in with my e-file to shape her sidewalls and then bevel the free edge of her nails. So you can see some areas where I did take up the tip from the free edge of her nails. You could absolutely do that. You shouldn't have any problem if you were to, clean up the free edge of the nail. I'm just doing that because I did apply more product on the free edge, so the entire nail will have the same curvature going through the entire nail. So yeah. Again, going in with my hand file to quickly just take out any ridges that may be in the nail that was created from using the e-file. And I'm going to speed up this portion so I don't lose you guys' attention. But yeah, I'll be back again. So again, guys, I forgot to press record, but I did want to, stay on schedule with uploading Sunday, Wednesdays. So I'm sorry, forgive me. So for her pinky finger, she wanted some clouds, and then for her ring finger, she wanted Buzz Lightyear, and then for the ring finger, we did Andy. Pointer, we did cow print for Jessie, and then a thumb for Woody. So yeah, they did turn out really cute and neat that I like. But I hope you guys, I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, don't forget to leave me a like, comment, and if you are not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for $4.98. The best is still yet to come. And I will see you guys in my next one on Wednesday. Have a good day, guys.